Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have the update for the Happy Blue Year project for you. And as you guys probably know by now, this project was started by Voided Lux, or at least it was originated by Voided Lux, and it's kind of a collaboration project for the Discord channel that Alexi and Rebecca started together. So people came up with specific like themes for this specific project. That's a lot of specifics. And yeah, we're working on products that are in some way, in most cases, able to be related to the color blue. And with that, I'm starting off with the first product that I'm working on. This is the Rimmel Apocalips lip lacquer in Apocaliptic, and I've used this one 5 times, which is not great. I'm wearing it right now as well, and I've said this before, going back to the office, wearing masks half of the time, or at least bits of the time when I'm there, it just means that I'm not really putting this one on because I don't want to like make my mask dirty all the time. So I've been mainly focusing on like more clear lip glosses, or like the ones that don't have too much color anyway. So this one is kind of put on the back burner. I'm working from home at the moment, kind of like 1 day a week, so that is when I try to put it on, and when I'm filming I'm wearing it. But that has been 5 times in total over the last month, which is not a lot, and kind of seems not right either. Actually, I may have forgotten to mark it a few times, but anyway, I'm still using it. I know I'm close to getting the stopper out, but if I only apply it 5 times in a month, then actually being able to get the stopper out might take me a little bit longer than I hoped it would. But yeah, it's kind of annoying that I cannot really show you proper progress on this one. When I scrape the wand around, I can see windows appearing. I can kind of see that product is heaping up. At the bottom there is some like either discoloration or separation happening here, and not in a it's going bad way, but in a maybe there is only that much product left in here. When I take out the dough food, I see there is not that much product on it either. So yeah, let's see how long it's still gonna be in this project for. I'm gonna be excited when I finish off a liquid lipstick again anyway. But that one was space themed because the Apocalypse and all those types of things, in my head that's kind of related to space. I don't know, maybe that's just me. Then going on to the Taupe NYX Sweet Cheeks Matte Blush that I'm using as a contour also today. Wearing this pretty much every day. And even when I go to the gym, instead of taking my naked palette that I'm using some eyeshadows from at the moment for my brows, I actually put this in my brows, which works fine as well. So little bits of additional progress at least once a week when I go to the gym in the morning. Yeah, making progress on it. Like I said, using this on an almost daily basis. I don't have pan yet, but I do see that the dip is getting a little bit deeper. So yeah, that's really all I can tell you, because with these types of things I'm always like, the moment you hit pan you see it expand quite quickly, but before hitting pan it just kind of looks the same for a good while. And that one was a Lucky Charm, just because that is the perfect contour shade for me, and with my skin tone it's not always that easy to find a really good shade for those types of things. Anyway, moving on to my C-Teen project. This is a Jelly Pong lip blush in the red shade, and it's still looking pretty much the same as before because I haven't touched it. Yeah, so I guess I'm not gonna be talking about this one for too long. I'm just so focused on the Apocaliptic shade from Rimmel that I just want to get that one out first, and I don't want to get distracted by trying to use at least other things once or twice, because as you can see my uses on the Apocaliptic already are kind of on the low side. So this one is on the back burner for now. Hopefully I will still be able to work on it a little bit this year. A product that I am using every day is the Maybeline Fit Me Matte and Poreless translucent powder, and no pan on it yet, but I don't know how well it actually shows in the close-up, because in the viewfinder when I was filming it, it didn't look too amazing, but there is a really good dip and a lot of side pan kind of on this side, so I'm hoping that I can hit pan on this at least by next time, because I feel like I am getting pretty close on that one. Like I said, I'm using this on a daily basis, so yeah. Not much more I can say about it. Powder, it's not that interesting. It's doing what it should be doing. It's not the most amazing powder ever. It's not an awful powder either. It does work for my skin, which is nice because I've used powders that I really didn't like as well. But yeah, that's a powder. Then the next product is my Lamcome Quad, and then specifically the black shade in here, because that's the only shade that is left. That pan is slowly but surely expanding. I've created a little bit more side pan as well, although I feel like on the side there it is a little bit like a hard pan-ish, but it does come off at the same time. So I'm kind of trying to go to the side, but also take a little bit of the product that is higher up, because that seems to be giving me a little bit more pigment at the same time. Mainly been using this as my eyeliner lately. At the start of the year it was going in my like outer V a little bit more as well. But at the moment there are other darker shades that I'm kind of using in the outer V transition crease area. So this one has taken a back burner a little bit when it comes to like that additional focus. Eyeliner pretty much every day for this one, but like the additional use that I would get from using it in my outer V is not really happening at the moment, which is fine, but at the same time it's not moving very quickly, so I'm kind of getting nervous. Will I be able to use this one up by the end of the year? I don't know. I'll probably try and focus on it a little bit more once we get into the darker months of the year anyway. But yeah, I think there's probably some progress at least on the pan. You guys will be able to see this already somewhere over here probably while I'm talking to you about this, but let's see. Still definitely some progress that I need to make, but also progress is happening because I'm using it almost every day, which is good. And that one was a cool tone flip product, because there was like tiny blue glitters in there, or shimmers, or whatever you want to call it. Even though like it doesn't really show on my lids of course, but they're there. So then we have a color that is complementary to blue, and if you look at the color wheel, that is orange. I didn't go with a full-on orange, but I went with a peachy shade that still falls into the orange realm anyway. So from the Amuse palette, working on this shade right here. This one I have used 7 times over the last month, which is a little bit more than the average 5 that I try to do with eyeshadows that are not in my Panda palette. So yeah, there definitely is a dip starting to form in there. I don't know whether I will have hit pan on that one by next time, but I do see potential to have hit pan on it in at least 2 updates from now, so that would be nice. The nice thing about this shade is that it works quite okay as a transition shade, so that is how I've been using it a few times, and that is what cost at least a few more uses, because it is not really taking up specific space in other places, and the shade that I am using as my transition shade in my Panda palette is really close to being done, so I felt safe enough to put a little bit more focus on this one and still be able to finish that other one off by the end of the like update period for that one. So before the next update for that one basically. And right now I've also used this one on the inner part of my lids, kind of like going from this one into the purple from my Vice palette. So it works like that as well. It's a great lid shade. It also works as a transition shade, so that is kind of nice about this one, that I can use it in different places and make some progress on it that way. So still some progress to be made on that one, but at the same time it's nice to see that progress is happening. So that is the last one in here. Kind of trying to see like what will my goals be for next time, because it's hard to say with some of these at times. I would love to use this one more than 5 times, although like I said, I feel like I've just not marked every single time I've used this, or like every day that I've used this. I don't mark this one for every single use. I mark it for every day that I use it. I want to make sure that that is more than 5 by the next time I update you. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take out the stopper before then, but let's see. It would be amazing if I can hit pan on, no, that's the wrong one, on these 2. I think for the powder it should be possible. For the bronzer or contour I'm not too sure, to be honest, but we can try. So that's what we're gonna do. And then I want to have at least 5 uses again on this peachy shade, possibly a little bit more. And the black I'm just gonna keep using on a daily basis and keep expanding that pan. So yeah, that is it for today. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope to see you in one of my next videos. Bye bye.